Good morning. I'm cooking away here, so I thought I should go on and say hi to everybody. And whether you're here now or later, I'm just thinking about everybody, so wondering what you're cooking. But I just went out and picked chard from my garden. I'm pretty excited. So I'm going to do greens this morning. And I'm going to make some of that honey mustard dressing. It is so good. So I got that ready to go here. And then I'm cutting up some zucchini and some asparagus to stick in the Breville and roast. So I'll have some of that for breakfast too. So I just want to stick some broccoli spears in here. And we're getting ready. We were going to go to East of the Mountains this weekend. Hey, Jesse. Hi. Are you an early bird like me? I've already been up, sat on the cushion, did my workout. So I thought, well, probably nobody else is up, but I'm up and I'm cooking and I feel like visiting. So here I am. I don't know. What do you do with the ends of your asparagus? I go in the garden eventually when they compost. But broccoli must be getting near the end of its season because it's getting thick. It's getting thick and tough. Hi, Lynette. All the others are usually up early, headed out to the dentist. Oh, lucky you. Hi, Lynette. Which mountains are you heading to? Well, we were going to go, but it's high winds over 20 miles an hour over the Cascades on the east side of Washington. We were going to go to Ellensburg, and the temperatures are up in the 90s. Whereas in Port Angeles, which is on this side, temperatures are like 70. So we've done a DOA, a deviation on our or DOI, deviation of itinerary, which is a military term that I've learned from my military friends. And we're going to go to Port Angeles, and we're going to ride a loop around this little tiny town called Joyce, and north of Crescent Lake. It's just a really pretty ride. And then the next day we're going to do the Spruce Railroad Trail, which is a bike route that's become part of the Olympic Discovery Trail, which is up on the Olympic Peninsula. And it's another real pretty off-road bike trail. It's all paved and beautiful. And then we're going to do a ride over to Victoria, Canada, which we haven't been there this year yet. And then the last day, we'll do a ride to down the Olympic Discovery Trail in a different direction, or more east of where we're going to be on the Spruce Railroad Trail. So I'm very excited. This will be fun. It'll be less driving. Kimberly, hello. So I'm going to stick this in the Breville. Oh, and our bedroom's done, and we're moving stuff. So we're opening up our living room. Check that out. We're going to have room, and we can start developing our living room space. So we'll put this in here for 30 minutes, see how it does. And also, I should probably plug this in. I've just got it on battery. I just realized that. Let me go grab my battery. Not my battery, my power cord. I'll plug this in. I got some nice sprouts going. They'll be ready tonight or tomorrow. Doing it for my sister, so we'll have sprouts to take with us. We're going to leave on Sunday. So I love it when there was just a few of us, so it was real easy to change course. Most of the gang has gone on a ride around the North Cascades, which is another beautiful one that I'll be doing in August. Okay, Jesse. Good luck. Don't let them hurt you. All right. So next I'll make my dressing. So I have 12 ounces of steamed cauliflower in here. And then I have a half a cup of mustard. Get my scraper here. And this is that Westbury no salt mustard. I'm almost through all my mustard, so I can start making my own. In fact, maybe I'll not use a couple of them. And then I've been soaking dates. So I'm gonna take the fluid out there. And then if I need some fluid, I'll add it in. But this is kind of a thick dressing. But that softens up the dates so they're easier. Zumba class. Yes. I've never tried that, Lynette. Is it fun? So I'm going to blend this. Let's see how it does here. There we go. So I added some water and some balsamic just to make it more like a dressing because it's so thick. See, so now it's pourable because I want to be able to squirt it out. This is my balsamic that I get now from Azure. It's only 10 calories a tablespoon. So hi, Karen. I haven't seen you in a while. Of course, I haven't been on in a while, except for my packing. So I just made some honey mustard dressing, which is actually just mustard, dates, and cauliflower, and I added a little bit of water and balsamic to make it pourable so that I can put it in one of my containers. So let's see how we do here. Get this so you can see what I'm doing. Here it comes. So I'm going to make sludge muffins today, banana sludge muffins from the Plant Warrior Woman's Cookbook. And I'm going to cook my greens this morning. So I'm going to cut up some onion and garlic and mushrooms and then start with all that and then add in my greens. Doesn't that look? Oh, Jesus. I got too much light here. Too much glare. There we go. That looked good. Just made two this time. I didn't think it was going to make that much. Oh, I guess I had two last time too. It was just so good. I went through it fast. Seemed like it anyway. So next weekend's going to be a fasting. Or no, it's the weekend after that we're going to fast. Steven's got some surgery on a week from Monday. So we'll get him through that first. It's just a tooth extraction. So yesterday I had a memorial to go to, which was kind of sad. My brother's mother-in-law passed, and she was sort of my second mom when I came here. I came here from the east, and my brother, my twin, was already out here, and his wife Julie, she has 3 sisters, so there were 4 girls, and then I came along, and I just loved that family, and they're so different in that there's just young children everywhere. So the 4 sisters got married, and they all had kids, and then those kids are having kids. So there's just generations of children, and of course the great grandma was the glue. So it'll be interesting to see what happens now because grandma's gone. And I'm really fortunate I got to go over and spend a night with her just before I went on a bike trip. And got some time to just spend some quality time with her. And then she went and had a heart surgery that she just never really recovered. So she was in her 80s, just a powerhouse, She just was the neatest woman. So I miss her. But she's still here in my heart, big time. She always will be. So, all right. So I think I've got everything I can out of that blender. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Lynette. Tammy's here. Hi, Tammy. Raining hard. Really? It's just kind of drizzling here. I mean, I went out and got my greens and never even got wet. Oh, see, here's my greens. Aren't those gorgeous? They're going to be for breakfast this morning. All right, so there is our honey mustard. So I got to take this creamy tape off and put honey mustard. So I got home yesterday and went for a bike ride. It just was so nice to just go out and feel the wind, and just clear my head. And it was nice to see my twin brother. He was there. They're heading back this morning because their son is coming over today and his wife. So there's that. We got the zucchini and asparagus cooking. And now I'm going to make my greens. And that's a typical morning for me. I'm usually probably every other morning making some sort of vegetables, and so that we have this, a batch of them we can munch on during the day. Yeah, you get used to where you can just call your loved one up, Kimberly, and you just call them up, and now I guess I don't even have to pick up the phone, huh? I can just talk to her right here. So another thing I have to do today is I have to repot my herbs. So I got basil and cilantro and thyme and parsley, and they were in real little pots. So then I put them in bigger pots, but now I want to put them in the pots that I'm going to put them on the deck with. So, so at the end of my nose there. So today's the day. I'm going to do it. Oh, Steven's back. So.
Morning, guys.
Oh, hi, Edgar.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
What do you know? Friday.
Yes.
So I brought this. Yeah, what you get? We can hit it
So
with
Edgar's all ready to get started this
apple or
morning.
something. Oh no, that's oh, you can have this.
He's been tiling my bathroom floor.
Timmy, you think this is the color of that now? This is natural.
So now I've got a bathroom, a bedroom. We've got doors with handles. We can close them.
I don't see it.
It's pretty exciting.
You think we should test it first, or?
So I need ideas for what to do with our living room area.
Yeah, it looks good to me.
I'll show you the guys. Here's Edgar and Steven.
Who are you talking to?
My men, my girls.
Good morning.
He says good morning.
Good morning.
He's getting ready to grout in the shower.
Yeah,
So.
let's use it.
Great. Here, I'll show you where my living room space is that now is free. Almost. There's still some stuff that we got to move into the bathroom once Edgar gets done. But let's see. You can't really see it here. Wait, let me unplug you for a second. So it's this area right here. See how it's a little bit of an alcove, would you say? Or, I mean, it ends in, it's a U with the 3 windows and then the big one there. So kind of wraps around. And that's just going to be all open space. So we need to figure out what kind of furniture and I want to be able to keep looking out the windows. I don't want to just put things where we're going to have our backs to the windows. I want to be facing the windows because it's just something going on all the time out there. So we don't even need a TV. The baby geese came through this morning, which I probably could have showed you because it's a little bit rainier. Let me see what happens if I point you towards. No, I guess it's still glary. Yeah, but you can see better out there. Could have seen the baby geese. We only have 3 left. They've all been getting picked off. So what are you gonna do? I mean, the eagles and the hawks have to eat too. So we're just a witness. We don't have any say in who gets what. Let me bring you back over this way now. Yeah, so we've got some routing to do, and then there's the siding that goes on the outside of the house. They have to do that, and they got to put the windowsills. None of the windows have sills on them, and he's going to do that with tile. So, but it's so nice where we can move around now. It's terrible when you're just things are you have to find a place for something temporarily, but temporarily could end up being for months. It's just so nice to be able to move things out of the way, and you don't have to move something else in the way. I mean, it's been, I don't know, I guess it's been 2 years since we started this whole project. Wow. So it would be nice to have it. I mean, it's kind of fun not to have it completely done because it's nice to have projects to work on, but we have to paint all the trim on the windows outside. And one of the things about that is trying to figure out what color to paint the trim. And so until we know, we stall doing it because we really don't know what color we want to paint it. I mean, yesterday we went by this yellow house and it had bright green trim, and it was really cute. I really liked it. So at one point, Stephen got a whole bunch of different colors, and we thought we knew what we were going to do, but I'm not sure if we're still going to do that. But it's kind of like a burnt orange, and the house is a light green. So I think it would look really cool. So we'll see what. He's the main man that. He likes to fiddle with colors. I always like anything he does. So if he wants to do something different, that's fine with me. But when we get back from this trip, we'll be back on Thursday, and then we'll have the whole rest of June, and we go again on July 8th. So we'll have about 3 weeks to start getting that stuff done. Pretty cool.
He's checking to see if it's dripping.
Yeah, I don't see anything. See, we got a skylight now. The guys were just checking it to see if it leaked, but it doesn't. It's nice and sealed. Edgar does a good job. So, what are you doing, honey?
Oh, I'm just trying to get by here.
Are you ready to make your breakfast?
I am.
Okay. Well, I can get off. I just wanted.
All right.
You're okay?
Yeah.
I just wanted to get on and say hi and show my cooking. In fact, I should show that what I'm chopping here. So I'm doing some onions and garlic, and then I'll do some mushrooms and the greens, and that'll be breakfast. And then I'll make the muffins. Or actually, I might first go and repot plant my herbs, and then go ahead and do the muffins. Maybe I'll do the muffins just before dinner and we can have a nice warm one for dinner. So they don't take long. So what's everybody else having for breakfast this morning? Anything good? I know Karen, who we check in with each other every morning to see if we're doing our morning sit. She had this beautiful bowl of strawberries and oats. That looked really good. Oops. Put that in the wrong spot. All right, so mushrooms here. So, do a bunch of mushrooms. Karen, you don't eat breakfast. Well, first meal. I'm sorry, I shouldn't call it breakfast. I've been up since 5. So, I've been up 3 hours and starting to get hungry. More raw foods. Honeydew melon. Yum. That's what I did yesterday. I had that memorial. And so I took a nice salad with me and raw carrot and jicama and an apple. And I just munched on. And then they had some raw veggies and fruit there. So I had a little plate of raw veggies and fruit while I was there. And then after I left, I started munching on my stuff. The nice thing about raw food is it's so easy to eat. You don't make any mess. So I just ate it on the way home. And, I'm kind of torn between using the greens for a smoothie because it's raw, or cooking it because we're supposed to chew our food. And I already have a coleslaw salad for my raw for this morning. So that's why we're going to cook them. Stephen likes the cooked veggies. How about your guys' weekend? Anybody got a fun weekend plan? I know Jonathan's he's got a family reunion and he's going to see some people that he hasn't seen in 20 years. And in fact, at this memorial, I saw people I hadn't seen in a few years. And it's so different because it used to be I was the big one. And now they've all put on weight and they look, old. Much older. So I suppose I look old too because I am. But what are you going to make, Tammy? What are you going to make with your lentils? Lentils sure freeze nicely. We just took some lentil soup out of the freezer and it sure was good. Oh, cool, Karen. Going to your son's in Kansas. You'll be gone a whole week. Oh, on Sunday. Oh, okay. So similar to what I'm doing. I'm going Sunday to Thursday. So does your son cook whole food vegan? Does he eat the same way as you? Okay, I have a mess of mushrooms. I got onion and garlic. So I'm gonna make 3 for my pan here. Hopefully have a little bit of room for Stephen to do what he needs to do. I'm always taking up the whole counter. He doesn't have any room to do anything. So I gotta move my sprouts. Oh, I made Steven soy milk and oat groat milk yesterday, and he likes them mixed, so I do them half and half, and he really likes them. Likes it that way. He says we should market it. That's how good he feels it is. Move my sprouts. Look at he's relegated to the stove. He's doing his banana on one of the burners. Poor kid, that's all the room he's got. I'm always running into my cords, but I like having the cords because then I don't have to worry about losing reception. It works so much better than it did when I didn't have the hardwire. Can you not get over there, honey? All right. What do you need?
Like my cereal.
He can't get to his cereal. Can you get over there? Green lentils, homemade salsa, water, garlic, carrots, beet, greens, spinach in the Instant Pot. Mm-hmm. Am I from the States? Yeah, I'm from Northwest Washington State. Oh. Turn her back, Karen. Turn her back into a vegan. I know, we can't. Hi, from Australia. Great. Yeah, I was in Australia last November. Perth. Where in Australia are you, B-Biz? East side or west side or middle? I guess nobody's from the middle. Good, Karen. Keep trying. My sister, who switched over in February, went from 161 pounds down to 139. QLD. What would QLD be in Australia? What town? I don't know what QLD is, but B-Biz. Full of bogans. What's a bogan? Queensland. Oh, of course. Queensland.
Oh, Queensland.
Oh, bogans. I don't know what a bogan is. Yes, Queensland. I knew what you meant, Karen. Okay, so we got zucchini and asparagus and greens, and I made honey mustard. So Edgar's going to grout the tile.
Yeah.
Yay. So I'm caramelizing the onion. Oh, and did you see I got another orchid, you guys? Look at this little cutie. So Marion came over. She's one of the gals that I bicycle with. And she wanted to learn more about going whole food vegan. And so she brought that and gave it to me. And then she brought kumquats that we've almost eaten. And then she brought me this little melon that I'd never seen before. I can't remember what it's called, a kiwana or something. And I'll show you here. And it's a cross between a kiwi and a cucumber. So we haven't opened it up yet, but we've eaten almost all the kumquats. I have to put the top on here to hold the moisture in. Let me know if I'm in the way, honey. Don't move that. So I put my mushrooms in something and then cut the greens. These will go in a minute. So our zucchini and our yellow squash has appeared. It's starting to come up. We're pretty excited about. Got a little kale in here too. Okay, Karen. Have a good trip. All right, greens are cut. And I've got a few more. I've got some spinach. And I'll go ahead and this will cook down to nothing. So get some more here. Got some more kale. Do a couple of strips of that. And some spinach. Do a bunch of spinach. And I got some more kale here. Give this a little bit of wash and that'll be ready to go. Toss the mushrooms in. Don't take that too far away from you, Stephen. Ooh, that's getting nice and caramelized. Toss the mushrooms in. The water. And then I'll toss the greens in and I'll be good to go. Plant Powered Certified Nutrition Coach. Hello. Well, good. I'm glad that you found me and you're relaxed. I'm pretty relaxed when I'm making them. Sounds like my zucchini finished baking. So I'm going to roll over there and have a look at it, Stephen. And I'm taking his breakfast with me because it's on the cart. Ah, he got it. I was looking forward to having that transition, Stephen.
Yeah.
So that looks pretty good. That's pretty good. Nice and steam roasted. All right. And then this is my honey mustard dressing that I just made. So just finish these greens. Yeah, the mushrooms release their water. Nice and nothing's sticking. And the onions are nice and caramelized. Wonderful. Okay. Get our greens over here. So I'm putting all this greens in there. I'm gonna try anyway. Here we go. This is the kale and the spinach. And then our garden chard. It goes right in. There we go. Okay. Give that a minute. Time for breakfast. Oh, good. So that's the menu for this morning. I'm going to do greens. I've got a nice salad that I made yesterday that I didn't ever get to. So I'm going to eat that. Here, I'll show you that too. Here's my salad. It's got mango on top. I'm going to start with that. It's a coleslaw, red and green coleslaw. Sticking to the lid here. So, and there's bok choy in there. And black grapes. So there's that. And then I'm going to make banana muffins. And this is my soy and oat groat sludge from making milk yesterday. So I'm using that instead of flour. And I'm going to make the plant-powered Warrior Woman's plant-powered breakfast banana muffins later on today. So, and a little while later, I've got some sweet potatoes in the refrigerator. So if I'm still hungry, I'll have a sweet potato. So that's the news from the Northwest. Oh, I also have a nice ripe mango that I'm going to peel. Just so we have some nice mango around. So that is about it. Good to see everybody. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but I can't right at the moment. Can't think of anything else. So I guess I will go until next time. Take care, everybody.